Okay, you beautiful fandom, you are cordially invited to sit back here in the back of the semi-truck with me and watch this episode slash chapter of Rwby, Volume 7, Chapter 8. And, of course, with an introduction like that, that means that we are on the episode entitled Cordially Invited. So, I guess that's... I couldn't come up with anything less cheesier than that, so that's what I came up with. So, with that said, yes, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and this is obviously what I just said, Volume 7, Chapter 8, and we are about to go with, Ironwood and meet with the rest of the council and stuff like that, and find out, well, not find out, but he's supposed to be defending his spot on the council, so... I mean, there ain't really much else we can say about that other than, I guess maybe he's going to get recalled or possibly impeached, I guess is one way to say it. I don't really know how all the politics technically work around here. I don't know if it's well, technically it is a representative type of government happening because they did, vote on things, even though, let's be real, we know that what's-his-face did not win the election. Jaques, I'm sorry, but when you got somebody behind the scenes like Dr. Watts, kind of controlling everything like this and just kind of making some music with that technology, I don't think he legitimately won that election. So, obviously, there's something rigged. Yeah. And I would go by whatever I got here on the tablet and find out, try to gauge what I'm looking at. But really, all I got is a screenshot of the little intro here. So let me get that to rotate. And so, yeah, I don't have nothing to go off of other than a screenshot of Pietro and Maria right there at the beginning. So, and yes, that's kind of my way of just saying, hey, I do remember some names from time to time. Granted, I am terrible about names, but, hey, it is what it is. And if you are still here, I'm just wanting to know, do y'all like the music in the background whenever I'm running my mouth like this? Or do y'all just want me to stop the music and just let my voice be there? Preferably, if I was sitting here watching this, I would rather there be some sort of music in the background. But that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put these headphones on. And, oh, hold on. First, I'm going to readjust my hat there. Okay, now let's do it. Hey, I do everything in one take, folks, so I can't really help it. I'm not a big fan of jump cuts. That's just what it is. 3, 2, 1, and play. Yeah, so as I just said, I do everything in one take, and yes, with the intro going, it does give me a chance to run my mouth even more than I already do. So yeah, as you just heard, I'm not a fan of jump cuts, so whenever I sit there and adjust my hat at the beginning just then, I don't care. I'm leaving it in. Now, if y'all want me to jump cut, and stuff like that, yeah, I could do that, but it just kind of ruins the flow and ruins the aspect of making it just that much more personal. And I feel like if I was to jump cut it, such as, Philip DeFranco, he literally has a jump cut every 5 seconds in his videos because every sentence it then jump cuts like 2 seconds later of where he probably just misspoke something or something like that. I don't care if I misspeak. What you get from me is what you see. And one thing I do cut out is whenever I am just opening it up like, hey, welcome to the back of the semi-truck, you beautiful fandom. And when I say stuff like that, and I flub the words, really right in the first 10 to 20 seconds, then I'll be like, oh well, we're done, retake, that I cut. But if I was to do a video of just bloopers, it would just be pretty boring, honestly, because it'd just be me, kind of readjusting myself there for the very, very, very beginning. But you know what? Once I'm in the flow, I am in the flow. Let's watch this chapter. Okay. I'm getting pretty good with timing that.
Only
just
my
perfect.
father
You
would
are
do a
invited
hostile
to
takeover
Shidoni
into a fluffy
Banquet
PR
Hall.
move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the General to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jaques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how
Good
that's
point.
gonna play out. I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion.
Now, we know
wasn't
good and
she?
well he didn't win. I just said that at the beginning.
There's just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win.
And we should do the same.
Meaning...
Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jaques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Got a point there, Weiss. Okay, so we got the Aesops, we got Ironwood, Winter, and we got Team Rwby.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect,
We
you have
got
to pay me.
Nora and Ren and Oscar there too? I don't know. Okay, no, we don't have them there, but it is interesting that
Good evening,
all of them
everyone.
people
Where's Klein?
are particularly
What
there.
an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have
Good
you
question.
been?
Where is Klein?
I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go. I can't imagine why.
He
General,
knew the
exactly
risk,
how
though,
large
whenever
do you
he
think our dining
agreed
room
to that.
table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
Now, fair warning, this is a bit of a shorter episode. It's only 15 minutes and 30
For those of
seconds.
you joining us in the dining room, please
And
follow me.
obviously, the first minute and a half is already taken up
Wish
by
us luck.
the intro.
I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling
Just
the grounds.
say no. Way to go, you know, Crow.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the General calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff?
I like your thinking process, Yang. Go do that.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
Oh,
I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home, only to come crawling back?
Who said she was crawling back?
This might be a problem.
General Ironwood, please. Have a seat.
Good. Penny's there.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it. Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to
See,
have you
I
with
don't
us
see
tonight.
Penny as a robot. I don't care.
What is she doing?
She has
here?
emotions.
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated,
And you
that
know
footage was
good
doctored.
and well
Penny is
who it
completely
was.
under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
We need to do something.
What was that earlier
Hey,
about breaking
y'all are
things?
here. Sweet. Yeah.
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
arrive, the company has promised me my own parking space. Maybe even...
Care for a drink? Don't mind if I do.
This is actually pretty interesting animation style.
I'm going to go get some more.
I feel like we're going to some Ocean's 11 type stuff happening, but then again, I've never seen Ocean's 11, so I don't know. Look at Jean. And somebody was right. His hair does look like bananas. Hey, that worked out. Okay. 2 for 1.
If you'll excuse me.
You know, purple don't look bad on you, dude.
The fact of the matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for
You
the
know,
past few
you
years.
look
Jaques.
out of place
What
in this
we need
role,
now
dude.
is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders.
What are you
is only
doing,
serving
Winter?
to
Are
hurt
you
our
giving Morse
relations with the rest
code
of the
with this
world.
tapping?
The rest of the
Or
world?
what?
It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified.
Maybe it's just a tick.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list
with
of
Winter
classified
tapping her
information
finger.
you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy
Yep.
trust like everything
It's just
else.
a tick.
You have to earn it.
Because she was trying to hold her tongue.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what...
Winter. That's enough.
Excuse me.
She's had to live and deal with him all her life, so she's kind of got a lot of pent-up frustration and anger in her.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
So what are you gonna find here in this house? Lice?
Hello, darling.
Oh, Mother! It's gotta be Mother.
Are you okay?
Yes, we finally get to meet her.
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
I think you're, like,
Oh.
not giving her enough credit.
Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control.
You
heard me.
Yeah.
I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from
I love you,
And
Penny.
that is precisely the problem.
That was a great...
Should've just
She's a
stayed
great
mom.
character. I'm sorry, she just is.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
It's okay.
Granted,
Mom.
I didn't grow up with the money, but I did grow up with a mother like her.
What?
Someone who
are
drinks.
you doing in your father's office?
It is definitely
Just looking for
not a
something I
fun situation.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
No more of the glass, huh? Just... Wow, girl. Took that bottle to the head.
He started locking his home computer. But... he still has blind spots.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever need... You haven't come back to stay, have you?
Nope.
No.
Good.
Ah! Way to go. You're happy for your daughter getting away.
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes. No matter what happens, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
And then she's gonna look at the screen.
Who are you?
And figure out it's Dr. Watts. Speaking of Dr. Watts, I think, yep, I was about to say, I think he's about to cut the power off. Well, wait. Okay, did he cut the power or the heat? I think he might have cut the heat off.
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
Definitely cut the heat off. Wow. Okay, yeah, I see exactly what they're trying to do here. And there's our, you know, models for, you know, geez, I can't get the words out of my mouth right now. There's our models for Weiss and Winter's mother. There we go. I finally got it out of my mouth. I think I was getting a little choked up in my... there we go. There, yeah. So we finally meet the mother. Yes, we knew she was an alcoholic, and she definitely took that bottle to the head at the end there. My gosh. But the end where Dr. Watts is just pew, hits the button and cuts the heat off. Now that's going to suck because now it's snowing, which means now there's going to be people freezing to death and, you know, cold and hungry and just all sorts of different things that come with heating and stuff like that. So honestly though, I really didn't see too much in this episode particularly. I'm thinking episode 9 is definitely going to pick things up and stuff like that, because I'm told episode 9 is going to be kind of like the end of this little tiny arc right here, and I think episode 9 is definitely going to pick it up. And one thing I'm thinking about just now in my head is, now that Ironwood and the Ace Ops and Team Rwby and Nora and Oscar and Jean and Ren and all of them, they're all over there at Schnee Manor. Now, even Penny and Winter. Now, they're all over there, but who's there to protect Mantle and Atlas from when the Grimm come, from the cold that is coming, because with that cold, with being cold and freezing and trying to get under the covers and get warm, and oh my goodness, that's going to create a number of emotions, from fear to anger to let's see, more emotions. Fear, anger, pretty much fear and anger is the biggest two emotions that will get the Grimm to start coming their way. And obviously I see that is the ultimate plan right there, is to get the Grimm over there in order for them to kind of start doing what they do. And with all of the reinforcements and stuff like that over there at Schnee Manor, it kind of leaves Mantle and Atlas vulnerable to those Grimm. Now, are they going to be able to get over there fast enough to protect the people of Mantle and Atlas? I don't know. But I really shouldn't say Mantle and Atlas, because even Robin Hill, that just does not roll off the tongue. I wanted to say Robin Hood, but I'll just say Robin. Even Robin ended up, saying Atlas. So I think I should say Atlas as well, because she didn't mention Mantle necessarily. I should just go ahead and just say Atlas in general. But in general, altogether though, I know there's some Grimm coming, because people are going to be cold and fearful and angry and, thinking hateful thoughts towards Ironwood, thinking that, oh, he took his forces away. And yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm realizing what this means for everyone else. So I don't know, maybe I just don't know what to think. So I'm presuming chapter 9 is definitely going to kick everything in high gear. What might happen is Ironwood gets kicked off his council position because of what's about to happen. There's a number of things that could happen. So more than anything, I want to stop and, watch the next episode, but I'm probably not going to do that until after I watch an episode of DuckTales, which will be either tomorrow or the next night. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let y'all do y'all's thing. Comment down below. Comment in the live chat if I'm still doing premieres. I don't know. I just put a poll up recently asking about the premiere function, because I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Maybe just unlist it whenever it's time to unlist it. I have no idea. Y'all know the drill though. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving in, as Mr. Rogers always says.
And I like you as you are, I do.